Hey everybody, I'm still recovering from my calf tear, about 5 weeks in, and off crutches. I am out of the moon boot, and along with being able to do some upper body exercises, I'm able to do leg extensions and the yes no machine. So basically, I can get some quad work in. It's not going to be squats and deadlifts, but at least I'm getting something in. And I don't know if you guys are aware, but the yes no machine actually works your inner thighs, the outer thighs. It's actually the adductors and the abductors. So if you don't know the details about that, basically your abductors are your outer thighs and they push your legs out, your adductors, your inner thighs, and they push your legs in. But even though I guess if you're a pure bodybuilder, that would be really just an accessory exercise and something extra to throw in maybe if you have time. But it does essentially, once you hit a deep squat, if you're battling to come out of the hole, then your adductors, that's again your inner thighs, actually start doing a lot of power generation. So it's a good muscle to work from that point of view. And your abductors, that's your outer thighs, they actually do a lot of stabilizing of your muscles. So if you are actually battling to get out of the hole on your squats, it's not a bad thing to work those muscles a little bit more and give them a little bit more focus. When it comes to deadlifts, pretty similar on conventional, although there's a lot more work from the abductors than they would on a conventional deadlift when you switch to a sumo deadlift. So it's just something to keep in mind. I don't know when my injury is healed if I'm still going to focus on it like this. Obviously, there's nothing else I can really do at this point. I can't exactly do squats and deadlifts and big compound moves, which are my preferred way to go for strength. But it's just something to think about, that if you do get an injury, you need to get it seen to by a doctor, treated by a physio, whatever other professional you need to get it treated by. But at the same time, once you reach a level of recovery where you can do something, don't just go, well, I can do nothing, and do nothing for months on end, because aside from the fact that that would just be depressing for me, you can actually do a lot with a little, if you have the right opportunity and the right mindset. And I'm not saying go out and injure yourself and overuse, the muscles that you've injured. I'm just saying that think about it don't just, for example, go, well, I can not do legs for 2 months, or I cannot do any push movements for 2 months. Rather look at it and go, well, I can't do this. What will cause an injury? And I'm going to use, for example, just my own injury now. If I go running, I'll probably tear my calf again. If I go push a car, I'll probably tear my calf again. So those sort of movements are off the table, but it doesn't mean I can do nothing. So I think next time if you are recovering from an injury or you have some sort of limitation, develop a mindset of do what you can with what you have, rather than just looking at the injury and going, well, I can do nothing. Because I'm not saying there aren't cases where you can do nothing. Obviously there are. But at the same time, I think for many of us, if you are careful about it and you understand the way your body works and you check with your, let's call it your medical professional, so that you don't go and injure yourself further, I think there's often a lot more that we can do than what we do. Just some thoughts, and I'll see you later.